Obasanjo compliments Nnamdi Kanu's observation, says, "I'm not sure Buhari is in charge of his government." Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has, in a speech at an event titled "Why I Am Alive" campaign, organized in Lagos, and is ensured whether or not President Muhammadu Buhari is really in charge of his government. He said the confusions in the country and within his Buhari administration is a clear indication that the president is not in charge. He also said that the president is surrounded by people who exploit his weaknesses to their own advantage, and in doing so, he'll advise the president into seeking the country deeper into economic woes. In reference to the president's advisors who insist that the country has more rooms to borrow more funds, Obasanjo said everyone knows that our government are notoriously deficient in serious and adequate discipline, and most often lack competence and consistency as well. I do not need the brain of any genius to conclude that those who use statistics to dig us deeper into debt are our enemies. What is more, we are not doing enough to address the fundamental, deep-seated and structural challenges that inhibit the expansion of our economy. Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, Femi Adesina, previously said in a statement while quoting the International Monetary Fund (IMF) that Nigeria's economy has the capacity to absorb more loans and that Nigerian GDP can service more loans than it is taking. Adesina also said, unlike previous administrations, the Buhari administration does not borrow for its own pocket, but for the development of the country. He said taking loans to use for development is not a crime, but taking loans to steal and pocket, as we used to have it in this country, is what is criminal. This, among other statements, according to Obasanjo, is misleading, manipulative, and would only drag the nation into more trouble. President Muhammadu Buhari was reportedly suffering from dementia, and that powers within this government are said to be taking advantage of the president's health condition to manipulate him. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, I've said it before that, you see, Femi Adesina is one of the very bad cabal in President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. He's one of those that are engineering the president and making him to do some of the bad things or some of the wrong things he has been doing in government. You understand? He has been one of the bad engineers that has been engineering President Muhammadu Buhari, telling him the wrong things and advising him wrongly on the path to follow. So I will tell you that President Muhammadu Buhari is making mistakes today is as a result of the cabals that surrounds him. Look at it now. President Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria, has also pointed it out. He did not only point it out, but he tried to compliment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's observation. You see, I told people before that they should not underrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's observations and assertion. I tell you, see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before it makes any decision or before it says anything, it doesn't just come up with those decisions. He must have made his findings, and he must have believed that those findings are factual and real. It doesn't just come up with an opinion. You understand now? Okay, so you see that all of the things that he said in the past are now gradually coming to pass, and are now gradually being revealed. You see, you can see that President Buhari's administration, you can see what the administration has brought to the country, and now the former president is now revealing it. It's not a reliable administration. The administration has brought shame and disgrace to the masses. It has cost the Nigerian economy a very big setback. A very big setback. Look at what Additional is saying, that President Buhari's administration has not borrowed money for personal use. Who is asking him of that? That the administration has been borrowing money for the development of the country. Who is asking him of that? Okay, if he's borrowing money for the development of this country, has he been utilizing the borrowed fund? That's what Nigeria is talking about. Nigeria is not crucifying him or laying allegation on him, saying that he has been using the borrowed money for his personal use. No. The money that he's borrowing, how has he been able to use them? Where and how has he been able to invest them? After borrowing money and distributing them, before you know it will come up and say that Nigeria needs another so amount again, whereas the ones that he borrowed has not been properly utilized. So President Buhari, no one is crucifying or laying allegation that he is borrowing money for his own personal use, but what they are saying that this money that he's borrowing, has he been utilizing them? He has not been. It is very clear. The areas he has been putting this money, those areas are not reliable areas. Those are not the areas he's supposed to fund. You understand? He's not supposed to fund those areas. So when Nigerians are criticizing misuseness of fund by this administration, they are not saying that this administration has been embezzling. No, they are saying that this administration has been misusing the Nigerians' funds. You understand now? They have been misusing it, investing it on the wrong channel, putting it on the wrong channel, and it's not good. It doesn't all go well. You understand? Nigerians are not happy with that. So with what is happening in our current in our country, Nigerians are saying that President Buhari needs an adjustment. He needs an adjustment. This is not a military regime.